neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Thought Mum was going to bust a seam.
You didn't really pick her up, did you?
What's a bloke supposed to do? Harold wanted to play Till of the Hun, but he couldn't do much with his arm just out of plaster, so I threw her over my shoulder like a sack of chaff and away we went. Actually, I think I've done myself an injury. Mum carried on a treat about what the neighbours would say, and Harold just wasn't listening.
Yeah, I bet Mrs. Mangle was.
Oh, she wasn't the only one. I saw curtains twitching all up and down the street. Every time Mum opened her mouth, Harold just said, "Shut up, woman!"
Doesn't sound like our Harold.
Well, that's what I reckon. He kept muttering something about how he was no mouse.
Mum must have been going mental.
She put on a pretty good act. If you want to know the truth, I think she really enjoyed every minute of it.
Get out of here.
No, it's true. Women love that He-Man thing, you know. Treat them rough.
Who told you that? We like a little respect.
Women like to feel like women. Submissive, fragile, helpless.
Helpless? We can do anything you guys can, and we live longer.
Yeah, only because we make your lives so easy for you.
Women work twice as hard as men. You look at Mum, she works full-time and she does most of the things round here. What was the last thing that you did for a woman?
I got a video out to entertain you tonight.
I've got one out too. What's yours called?
Murder in the Family. Lenny, you're going to love it.
Henry, I'm not watching blood and gore all over the screen. We'll watch mine, all right? To Dream of Love.
Oh, great. Mush. Bird. Bring out the hankies. Take that thing back.
Take your own back. I'm watching To Dream of Love.
Murder in the Family.
Get out.
All right, look, I'll make you a deal. I'll watch yours if you watch mine, okay?
Which one first?
Flip a coin?
Yeah, all right. But you make the popcorn.
You got it. I wonder if Mum's having a good time tonight. Old Harold was pretty fired up when he left.
You've got a suspicious mind. Harold's a perfect gentleman.
Who knows? Attila the Hun 1 minute, Casanova the next.
Thank you, now. Yes, you see, I was right about Mr. Bishop. All men are beasts. Even Desmond's shown his true colours.
Such a vulgar display. Of course, the Ramsay woman put him up to it.
It didn't look like that to me. Where do you suppose they're off to?
Some out-of-the-way motel, no doubt. Well, I shall have very strong words to say to Mr. Bishop when he returns. Very strong words indeed.
Well, it's not the first time Mr. Bishop's character has been questioned. Remember the tea leaves? I think this is a matter for Reverend Sampson.
Now, Eileen, we agreed that my tea leaf reading was a closed chapter. And after the trouble you caused gossiping to the Reverend about Mr. Bishop, I think we should leave him out of it this time.
I wasn't gossiping.
All the same, I want your word that you won't mention Mr. Bishop to Reverend Sampson when we see him tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Reverend is often to second our applications to the club. I told him we'd drop by so that he could sign them.
Oh, how delightful. That means we'll have no trouble getting into the club. No trouble at all. Goodness knows I'll need something to fill my long and lonely nights now. Desmond has deserted me.
How's the study going, anyway?
Oh, it's good, I think. As long as I keep at it, I should be okay for Monday's exam.
Aha! Just as I suspected. You're headed for burnout, mate. Scott, my lad, I'm here to make you a new man.
I kind of like the old one. But, what did you have in mind? That's assuming that you've got in mind. I mean, the way you're talking about burnout makes you sound like you're an expert on the subject. Do you want one?
Yeah, tar. You do a bloke a favour and what do you get? Insults. Actually, I came over to see if you wanted to watch some videos with Charlene and me.
Whose idea was that invitation?
Well, mine. It's a top idea. Think of it. Darkened room, romantic movie. Anything could happen.
Look, I appreciate your concern, but Charlene and I are okay.
If you're so okay, why is she over there and you over here?
Because we want to do it right. Look, just let us take it at our own pace, eh?
At your pace, you'll run dead last, mate. All right, it's your funeral. I reckon you should take a few lessons in romance from Harold.
You're kidding? Harold hasn't got a romantic bone in his body.
That's what you think. He wanted to take Mum away for the weekend, and she got stubborn. So he got heavy with her. Worked a treat.
But your mum wouldn't put up with that.
And she was smiling when the car pulled away, mate. Maybe you should try the same thing with Charlene. See ya.
Well, I suppose my taxi will be here soon. I better get back to my lonely little unit.
Don't get maudlin, Eileen. You're a strong woman.
Only because I've got you to lean on, Nell. You're a good friend to me.
Well, get a good night's sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You'll come to the unit. I mean, I wouldn't want to bump into Desmond, not after what he's done to me.
Now, Eileen, remember what I told you. Never dwell on the past. I've learned from bitter experience that one always has to look forward to the future.
Yes, the future. Unencumbered and free.
Not too free. Nothing unladylike.
Oh, of course not. And lunch tomorrow after Reverend Sampson's.
Yes, and church on Sunday. And don't forget our first venture into club life.
It'll be fun. Do you think we should splurge on some new clothes?
Oh, I think we can fill our requirements at the clubhouse on Sunday. Jane!
Hi, Nan.
Oh, Jane. Why didn't you tell me you were coming home?
I thought I'd surprise everyone.
New York certainly seems to have agreed with you. You've turned into a very polished young lady.
Thank you, Mrs. Clarke.
Oh, sit down, dear. You must be worn out after that long flight.
I'm fine, Nan, really.
Everything went well for you in America?
Yes.
Good. No problems?
No, why?
Well, it's just that you arrived back so unexpectedly. Gave us all a big surprise.
Actually, I'm only home for a few days.
A few days?
Yes, Nan. Remember that modelling contract I told you about? Well, they've signed me up for a year.
Oh, how exciting. What will you be modelling?
Cosmetics. Actually, Mrs. Clarke, I'm really tired. Would you mind if I told you about this tomorrow?
No, of course not. I must be going anyway. Well, welcome home, Jane. Even if it is only for a few days.
Good night, Mrs. Clarke.
Oh, chin up now. You must have known this was going to happen.
I was hoping she'd be home for good.
Yes. Well, you must get used to living without her, the same as I'm used to living without Desmond. And don't forget, got the club on Sunday.
Yes. Yes. Good night, Eileen.
Good night now.
Let me. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to spring it on you like that.
Well, I'm surprised you bothered to come home if it was only for a few days.
There are some things I have to do.
What things?
I'll spend some time with you, for one. I've really missed you, Nan.
Oh, and I've missed you dreadfully, too. Still, I suppose I shall have to get used to that. Well, we'll have to make the most of the next few days. What say I make us both a nice cup of cocoa, and then we'll have a chat about this modelling contract of yours.
Okay. But we'll have to make it quick. I have to go out for a little while. There's something I've got to do.
Well, surely whatever it is can wait until tomorrow.
No, Nanny. It's waited far too long already.
Now, I know it'll be here somewhere. Charlie never goes to the footy without leaving me a list of the guests. Hitchcock, did you say?
Bishop. Harold Bishop.
Here we go. Room 17. I'm sure you'll like it.
And I booked 2 rooms.
Oh, dear me. There must be some mistake. Let me check it again. It's not like Charlie to make an error. There's nothing here, I'm afraid. If you'd like to wait for Charlie.
If I might have a look at how you managed to run a business. Oh, my. Well, yes, of course, I see where you made the mistake. The booking has been made under Mr. and Mrs. Bishop.
Yes, that's right.
think I trusted you.
Yeah, but I didn't. I hope you don't think.
If I'd known what your intentions were, Harold, I never would have let you drag me up here. We have made a mistake. I'm afraid it is ours. Would you have another room?
Oh, look, I'd like to oblige, but we're full to the rafters. Height of the season, you know.
Well, this will never do. We will just have to find somewhere else to stay.
Oh, Harold, I'm sick of driving, and it's such a lovely place. Couldn't we stay?
But in the same room?
I think we've got a great deal of choice. And we did come here to be together, didn't we?
No, absolutely not. It would be most improper.
Harold, would you please stop worrying about what's improper? Anyway, I'm hungry. Is it too late to get a meal?
Oh, the kitchen closed 20 minutes ago. But there's freshly baked bread and my homemade pumpkin soup. You could have that.
Harold, pumpkin soup, your favourite.
Yeah.
And freshly baked bread.
Well,
We'll take the room. Thank you.
Right. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness, no. No, absolutely not. No.
Only a bed.
I know what it is, Madge. I just expected two of them, that's all.
Well, we'll just have to live with it, I suppose.
We most definitely will not. Whatever were they thinking of?
They think we're married.
Well, we are not married and we are not staying here. I'll take those bags down this very minute.
You leave mine because I'm staying, and if you've got any sense, you'll do the same thing.
But I couldn't. No, not possibly.
Oh, Harold, would you stop being so silly?
Madge, I'm a mature man, and the
Yes.
very proximity of an attractive woman such as yourself. Well, I just couldn't answer for my actions.
Oh, Harold, you say the nicest things. Now, listen. We're both adults and we're engaged to be married. Surely we can control our emotions for one night. We can look for somewhere else tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know.
Harold, on the way upstairs, I had a look into the dining room. It looked so cosy. There was a lovely open fire. Peace and quiet after a long drive. You know what? We could go for a walk after we've eaten. The stars are bright, the air's fresh. We owe that to ourselves at least.
I suppose you're right.
And I promise I'll keep my hands to myself.
Madge Ramsay!
Hi, I'm back. Can I come in?
Sure, yeah, sure. You're the last person I expected to see. What are you doing back?
Oh, I came back to finish what I started.
Oh, get off. These movies are all the same. Now, look at this one. The guy really didn't do anything wrong, but she won't listen to him. She's going to put herself and him through hours of drama. She just said she loved him. Be all over in 30 seconds, they'd kiss, live happily ever after. A bloke to watch a decent video.
For once in your life, Henry Ramsay, you're right.
Hey? Where are you going?
To see Scott. It's time we meet up.
Don't know how you manage it, Ramsay. You're not bad. The old two birds with one stone trick. Sometimes I blow myself away.
Must be something I can do. I mean, it's my fault you and Charlene broke up.
No, it is not your fault. I kissed you, remember?
Yeah, well, you still love her, don't you?
Yeah, and I know she loves me, but she just saw what happened with her mum and dad, and you know what they were always like. They were fighting, then arguing, then getting back together again. I don't know, I guess she's just scared that's what'll happen to us.
Look, I came back here to talk to her.
No, Jane, the biggest favour you can do for me while you're here is stay right out of her way. If she sees you, she's just going to chuck another mint.
What do you want me to do? Stay at Nan's with the curtains drawn?
Of course not, but just don't let her know that you're around here. What she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Well, it'll make things a damn sight easier for you two to carry on.
Charlene?
Let me go!
Look, not until you just listen to me. Look, there is nothing going on between Jane and me,
You
okay?
said last time you were lying then and you're lying now.
Oh, what you doing back here if it isn't to be with you?
Charlene, please, I feel rotten about what happened. I came back to try and sort it out.
You feel so bad. You came sneaking back to sink your hooks into him again.
I wasn't sneaking. Look, I even put my career on hold to help you too.
Just give her a break. She's only been back an hour or
And
so.
you're the first person she came to see. Well, if she wants to help, why didn't she come and see me?
I was going to, but Scott said you wouldn't listen, and he was right. Charlene, there is nothing going on between us.
You must think I'm an idiot.
Yeah, well, that is the way you're acting.
Oh, sure, blame me. I'm too suspicious.
Charlene, please, this is
Nobody walks away from a top career unless they've got something better going for them. You came back because you wanted Scott. Well, good luck.
Charlene, just wait. What is the use? I might as well just save my breath.
I'm sorry, Scott, I didn't mean to make it worse.
Don't know how I'm going to talk my way around this one.
Well, then you have to let me try.
You're kidding. She thinks you're the Wicked Witch and Joan Collins rolled into one. I can't talk sense into her. There's no way you're going to be able to.
I don't know. Everyone has a weak spot, and I think I know what Charlene's is. Please, Scott, let me try and talk to her.
All right, go for it. If she starts to thump you one, don't say I didn't warn you.
It'll be okay, really.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, don't get too worried about it. I'm starting to wonder whether this is all worth it.
Have we got to this part yet where the crazed wife kills her husband with a chainsaw?
No,
Good. 'Cause that's the part I want to see.
things didn't go well with Scotty.
No.
What went wrong this time? Lenny?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
If you don't shut up, murder in the family comes to Ramsay Street.
Right. Oh, watch your spit, Lenny. This is where the husband puts killer rats in his wife's bed. Oh, will you get that? I don't want to miss
Let it be
this.
so.
Jane,
Hi.
you look terrific. When did you get back?
Tonight. Could I speak with Charlene?
She's not in a very good mood.
I know, and I'm partly to blame.
What did you do?
I was over at Scott's.
Uh-huh. That's why she's in such a murderous mood. You sure you want to risk it?
I haven't got much choice. Charlene, we need to talk.
Tell her to get lost.
Lenny, maybe you should listen.
Don't start telling me what I should do. I think I've had quite enough for one night.
I've only just started.
Finished, you mean? I'm going to bed.
Look, maybe I should make myself scarce instead. It sounds like you two have got some things to sort out.
Charlene, stop running away. You're going to hear me out this time.
That's what you think.
We were telling you the truth. It's about time you started trusting us.
Come off it.
Okay, fine. If that's the way you want it, if you don't trust me anymore, then we're not friends anymore, right?
You got it.
Fine. That just suits me fine. I came all the way back here to try and get you and Scott back together again because I thought I owed it to you as a friend. Well, now I don't owe you anything, right?
We're quits.
Not quite. I've got one more thing to tell you. You can say whatever you like about me, but Scott doesn't deserve the way you've been carrying on.
I'm sure you'll be around to comfort him.
If that's the way you want it, you've got it. You blew it, Charlene. You didn't know a good thing when you had it. Okay, you've had your chance, but if you don't want Scott, then I'll have him. And I can take him off you any time I want. Don't worry about that.
Don't you think you're carrying this a bit far? I mean, I know I teased you before, but I do trust you.
Well, others quite possibly do not.
Why do we always have to worry about what other people think?
Respect for other people's values assures a blameless life, Madge. Besides, a rather colourful departure will set more than one tongue wagging.
Well, let them wag. We know they've got nothing to talk about.
The question will be asked, and I will not have one blemish on your character.
Oh, of course.
Oh, dear. Look, people just do not know how to make a bed. Will you look at those corners? Dear, oh dear. Mavis would not have approved that at all.
Harold.
People just have no pride in their work these days, you know.
Harold, did you pack me a nightie?
Eh? Well, I assume I didn't look it closely when I packed, but I just threw in what was ever in the clean linen basket.
Oh, I see. That's where I've got Charlene's overalls, Henry's footy sweater and 2 pillowcases and no nightie.
Well, it just didn't seem right to inspect it too thoroughly, that's all.
Next time, please do. Oh, well, I'll just have to borrow a pair of your pyjamas. I assume you packed those for yourself, did you?
Well, yes, but only one pair.
Oh. Well, we'll work something out. I'll wear the tops and you can wear the bottoms.
Oh, no, Madge. It gets quite chilly up here at night, you know.
Oh, for heaven's sake. All right, I'll wear the pyjamas and you'll have to sleep in your dressing gown.
Oh, well, if I must, I must. But it's all wool.
So, you'll be nice and warm.
Yeah, but it'll prickle. I mean, you know how sensitive my skin is. I'll be in blotches in the morning.
Oh, well, we'll tell them you got measles and we'll have the dining room to ourselves.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Henry!
What's true? What are you trying to do to me?
Sorry, don't tell me I scared you.
No, not at all. Me scared? Oh, you got to be kidding.
How's the mood?
Oh, good. You know, usual thing. Boy meets girl, girl meets chainsaw. Hang on. Scott, suitcases, smiling faces. Don't tell me.
The war's over.
Unreal! This is great! Oh, good on you, mate.
Well, everyone knew we couldn't keep fighting forever. I mean, underneath they're always sort of like Romeo and Juliet, aren't we?
Samson and Delilah.
Barry Buzzsaw and Barbara Blood.
Huh?
They were the couple with the chainsaws.
Oh, right. Yeah, I am really happy about you guys. For a minute there, I thought Jane was going to make things complicated again.
Yeah, so did I. But she made me wake up to myself.
Well, it's better to wake up to yourself than by yourself, I always say.
Sentiments, exactly.
Well, maybe we should ring Mum and Harold and
Oh,
tell
no,
them
Henry.
Well, why not?
It's late.
Well, they'll be wrapped.
Look, if she rings, we'll tell her. But otherwise, I think we should leave them to be alone.
Yeah. Every couple deserves a bit of privacy once in a while.
Yeah, Henry. Every couple.
Why do I get the feeling you guys are trying to tell me something?
I didn't say anything, did you?
Me? No?
Good night, Mr. and Mrs. Robinson. And don't strain those lips. Probably out of condition.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Isn't it great?
What? That our lips aren't out of condition?
No, Dopey. There aren't any barriers between us anymore.
That pumpkin soup was glorious, wasn't it?
Delicious.
Yes. Madge. You're my little pumpkin.
Well, can this little pumpkin kiss you goodnight?
Oh, don't be such a tease. Of course you can. Yes.
Oh, Harold, don't kiss me like that again. You might find out how much of a tease I can be.
Well, good night, Madge.
Night, Harold.
Oh, blast a botheration. Oh, this is awful.
What's awful?
I've got an itch that I can't scratch.
Oh, Harold, forget about your dressing gown.
I will not.
That's not what I meant.
Oh?
Harold, try and get some sleep.
Yes. Hi, Mash.
Morning, darling.
Mash? Madge? What am I doing here? I mean, what?
Well, you see, what happened was...
No, where is it? Where the thing that I put down the centre? Where is it?
Oh, I can't remember what happened to that.
Madge, you didn't. Oh, no, you couldn't
I
have.
didn't do anything.
No, Well, neither did I. No. I didn't. I didn't. No, I didn't, Madge. No. Madge? No, just a minute, will you? Madge. Oh, it's very funny, yes. Oh, yes, you heard your little joke. No, I just want...
Oh,
no, just... Come on.
Sorry.
I'm going down to the manager and see if anyone checked out this morning.
All right, while you do that, I'll call Charlene and get her to pack a few things.
Madge,
Harold, don't be silly. You can't sleep in that itchy robe again tonight. Anyway, Henry won't mind taking a drive up here.
Henry, here? What'll he think?
Absolutely nothing, Harold. Absolutely nothing. Now, go on. Go on.
Morning.
Hello, love.
Oh, Mum.
You haven't been having a wild party, have you?
No, Mum. You should have, though.
Why?
I'll put Benny on.
Hi, Mum. Hey, guess what? Scott and I are back together again.
Oh, Charlene, that's wonderful. Now, you make sure you keep it like that, won't you?
Yep, sure will.
Oh, listen, I wanted to ask you to do something for me, but perhaps I better speak to Henry and see if he's prepared to help me out.
Okay, I'll put him on. Bye.
Yo.
Henry, I'd like you to do me a favour.
Don't tell me. Harold's turned out to be an animal and you want me to come up and chaperone for you.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Madge!
Was that Harold in your room at this hour of the morning?
Yes, he's looking for his pyjamas.
What?
Henry!
Beauty, just in time, thank you. Pack those things for Mum?
Yeah, they're next to the door.
Right. Throw in a silky black negligee. Harold will probably love that.
Yeah, only because it won't show the dirt, though.
Can't wait to get up there. I'm going to give Harold heaps.
Ramsay is being the perfect gentleman. Just more than anyone's ever said about you.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, I'm asking Sally to come with me. She'd use a laugh.
What's wrong with it?
Her and Eileen don't seem to get along too well.
Yeah, funny you should mention that. Sally's Des's half-sister. She came to Wheronsborough to try and find a farmer who just happens to be...
Not Mrs. Clarke's ex-husband.
Give the boys a go.
Far out.
Yeah, I reckon.
So I've been helping Sally, who's been desperately seeking Malcolm Clarke.
That's what all the phony solicitor stuff was about.
Yeah. No one wanted Mrs. Clarke to find out because they knew she'd be ticked off. But she did, and she was.
So that's why she was so depressed, huh?
Mate, I'm right out of cigars, I'm sorry. Have a bit of toast
I
instead.
don't mind if I do, actually.
But if Sally's mum doesn't know where Malcolm is, he must have split on her as well.
Well, no, not exactly. See, Sally's mum pulled it off before Sally was born.
Sounds like a bit of an old devil, doesn't he?
Oh, mate, he'd give our father a run for his money, I
Well,
reckon.
that's saying something.
I'm off.
Yeah, we know.
Sure do. Hey, and while you're out enjoying yourself, why don't you just spare a thought for us?
And why?
Well, Scott's got to study and I've got to go and apologise to Jane.
Oh, poor babies. And here I am about to take a drive in the country with Sally. Selfish of you.
Yep, sure is.
You really like Sally, don't you?
Nah, I've been spending a lot of time with her, but that's because I've been helping her find a father. Everything else is just for Mrs. Clarke's benefit.
Sure. But Mrs. Clarke knows all about it now, so what's his excuse for going out with Sally today?
I don't know. I guess he likes her a lot more than he says.
Great omelette, Sally.
Not as good as the ones your mother makes.
Oh, look, stop punishing yourself, will you?
Oh, I can't help it. Des, I've been thinking.
Ah, well, you mustn't be related to me after all.
It'd be better for everyone if I moved out.
There's no need to do that.
Well, yes, there is. I didn't mean to, but I've caused a lot of trouble. Your mum won't even answer the phone.
She'll calm down.
You hope.
Of course she will. Can't keep her away from the place.
I still think I should move out.
Hello, guys. Can I come in?
We're not here, Henry.
Oh. Hi, guys. I'm sorry, Des. I've just dropped Maribane jelly all over your laundry.
How'd you manage that?
Why? I didn't see the dog's bowl.
Well, if you can talk Sally here out of vacating the premises, I'll let you off cleaning it up.
Vacating the premises? Is it that serious?
At least.
Well, look, you could stay at our place for the weekend if that'll help take the heat off. My mum wouldn't mind.
Neither would you, I bet.
Henry, I don't know if...
But I do. No way. This bloke is the last of the great opportunists. Now, you're staying here and that's final. You let me worry about Mum.
In that case, why don't we give you some room to manoeuvre? I'd be quite happy to look after Sally for the day. I could even arrange to take her for a drive up into the country.
Just what she needs.
Oh,
Are you two quite finished? I am capable of making my own decisions, you know.
Leave this to me. Saw Harold do it at work to treat.
Henry, what are you...
Calm down. We'll get you organised. Just don't get carried away, woman.
Hi. Hi. Do you mind if we talk for a minute?
Sure, come in.
Don't worry, Nan's shopping.
So, how is everything?
Like me and Scott, for instance.
Yeah. Charlene, I hope you realise what I was trying to do.
Depends. Are you talking about before or after you went necking with my husband?
After.
The after part I understand. The rest I never will.
It's fair enough.
I don't know whether it is or it isn't. It's just the way I feel. Look, Jane, I didn't come over here to give you a hard time. Just the opposite. You may have helped to break my marriage up, but you also helped to put it back together again.
So you're back together, completely?
As completely as we ever were.
Thank goodness for that. I was so worried when I was over in the States. It's practically all I thought about. You know that's the only reason I flew all the way back here, don't you?
I know. Well, I know now anyway. Blows me away to think it mattered that much to you.
Well, it was a bit of a gamble, but I'm glad it turned out the way I wanted. Usually things don't.
They nearly didn't last night, let me tell you.
Well, it was a pretty safe bet. All you two needed was a little prodding.
A little prodding? You were about as subtle as a sledgehammer.
Me?
Yeah, you. Used to think you were a bit of a wimp, Jane Harris. Can seem to have to keep my eye on you. Pity I didn't realise that before.
Thanks for asking me out today, Henry.
Oh, it's okay. Glad you could come.
You know, you don't have to do this anymore. Now that everyone knows what's going on.
I'm not doing it because I have to. I'm doing it because I want to.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Hop in.
Are you sure this old heap's going to get us there?
Shh. Please. That is very sensitive. Well, she coughs and splutters a bit, but then he's going to rebuild the carby for me. Basically, she's just like any other good woman. If the problem's behind her, power's on regardless.
Yeah. I'll be modelling for one of those big cosmetic companies in New York. They've signed me up for 12 months.
Great.
I'm not so sure it will be. Modelling's nowhere near as glamorous as I thought it would be. I did this showing while I was away. And
What's the showing?
Oh. It's like a private fashion parade for buyers in the clothing industry.
Oh, right.
Anyway, I had to change outfits at least 20 times in half an hour. I felt like I was a human coat hanger or something.
Yeah?
I got on really well with Gal while I was away. She's great company. We became quite close.
Oh, that's good. Look, it's time I pushed off, Jane.
Charlene, do you think we'll ever be that close again?
Well, we've been sitting here talking to each other, haven't we?
Yeah, like we used to, though. Charlene, I didn't mean to come between you and Scott. I mean, you're my best friends, and I value that more than anything. When I first moved here, I didn't have any friends at all, and... Oh, what am I saying? You wouldn't understand. You've always been so popular.
I understand.
Oh, then can't we just forget what happened?
Jane, I want to. I really do. But I'm just not sure that I can.
Oh! Yeah.
Is that better then?
Much.
And are you happier with the sleeping arrangements now?
Oh, well, things would be better with a separate room, but no. Stretcher will be quite comfortable here. You mind you, I didn't sleep a wink last night.
I know.
And Madge, now come on, don't start that again.
All right, but really, Harold, I don't see what the problem is. And I always used to think you were so sensible.
Yeah. A little bit too sensible, though, eh?
No, not at all. But you seem to think us being in the same room's a major crisis. I mean, what's the matter? Don't you trust me or something?
Madge, come on, I trust you implicitly. It's me I don't trust. Now, look, you know, I set great stock in doing the right thing. Now, that in anyone's language is doing the right thing at the right time. Now, I've had great difficulty in doing that while I've been in close quarters with such a desirable woman.
Oh, Harold.
Oh, you're just going to have to bear with me. In our relationship, I just don't want things to be right. I want them to be perfect. And I'm not sure what transpired last night, but whatever it was, I'd rather it was forgotten. We had a rule, and it was a good one. The time for us to consummate our feelings toward each other was when we are man and wife, and not a minute before. And I look forward to that day with great anticipation. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good. Well, I feel much better about this whole thing.
So do I.
Yeah, I blame this whole misunderstanding that we've had. I blame it all on me. You see, I've been so busy trying to be the sort of man I thought you wanted me to be.
Harold, I've never wanted you to be anyone but yourself.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I thought that wasn't enough. I've been trying to be assertive and romantic and spontaneous.
Harold, you can be all of those things.
No, I can't. Oh. I am the sort of man who has to think of something 6 million times before he does it. Oh.
Well, whoever said there was anything wrong with being thoughtful? Hmm?
Oh, Madge.
Busted!
Oh. Hello, Henry.
Hi, Mum. I bet you didn't know he was nicknamed Hot Lips Harold, the roving Romeo of Ramsay Street.
Henry.
Precisely, Henry. Now, would you mind shutting up and going away? I'm in the middle of kissing your mother.
Yeah, Mum's really cheesed off at me at the moment. She won't even talk to me. I've tried ringing her. She either hangs up or just lets it ring. Hank, there's somebody at the door. Pick you up at lunchtime? Okay. Yeah, me too. Hold on.
Sorry, Jet. Sorry, mate.
G'day.
How are you?
Good.
Hey, Henry told me about Sal.
Hey?
Or being your half-sister. It's good news, huh?
It wasn't a mum. She'll probably never forgive me for not telling her. What can I do for you, anyway?
Well, I was just hoping you could give me a hand with economics, that's all. Got an exam on Monday.
Oh,
just
no
that stuff
probs,
there,
mate.
see?
Yep. It'll have to be quick, though. I've got to go and pick up Jamie. I'm looking after him this weekend.
How come you're not staying there with Daph?
Oh, her old man's really crook again.
Yeah?
Oh, not that I mind having Jamie for a couple of days. I miss the little tyke.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Just got to keep my fingers crossed that Mum will want to see him. Kids are great that way. They generally keep families together a lot.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I've never thought about that before. Did Henry tell you about Charlotte and me getting back together again?
No, he didn't, but you shouldn't have broken up in the first place.
Yeah, it got a bit out of hand, didn't it?
A bit? It was crazy. You went through all that misery for nothing. You should make sure that doesn't happen again, mate.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I think I know how I might be able to do that, too.
How's that?
Do you mind if I just borrow Jamie for a while tonight? Hi. What are you doing?
Cleaning up Henry's popcorn. It's all over the place. Mum had... Oh, what are you doing with Jamie?
Oh, Des just asked if we could look after him for about half an hour or so.
Is he going out?
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't ask.
Oh, here, give him to me.
No, just wait your turn.
Oh, come on, please.
All right. There we go. Slowly.
Hello, Jamie. Oh, you remember me, don't you? Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do.
Hey. Cute, isn't he?
Yeah, I think all babies are cute.
You really enjoyed looking after Sam that time, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know, I've been thinking about Des and Daphne and how happy they are and everything. I don't know. Jamie's part of the reason for that, I reckon.
So?
So how would you feel about starting your own family?
Yeah, we will one day.
No, not one day. Now.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Did I hear you right? Us a baby?
Yeah, why not? Well, come on, it'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it would, but us how?
Oh, boy, how? You remember back at school, right? There was 2 bunny rabbits, then all of a sudden there was about...
Don't you start getting smart with me, pal. I'm talking about all the reasons why we shouldn't have a baby. No house, no money.
All the same reasons why everybody said we shouldn't get married, right?
Yeah, Yeah, they did say the same things, didn't they?
Right, and how wrong were they then?
Well, there was a minute there when I...
Don't say it, I don't want to hear it. I love you.
I love you too. Look, Jamie, you've made us go all clucky.
Yeah, hey. I just think if we have a girl, maybe Jamie will be coming up to us one day and asking if you could marry her. Wouldn't you?
It's a bit scary, isn't it? But we're talking about having a baby. A real little person.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Enter, madam, and do watch the step, would you?
Why, thank you, sir.
Now, would madam care for drinks before or after she removes her shoe?
Oh, after. That bushwalk with your mum and Harold nearly killed me.
It was more fun than bird watching, though. What was that bird Harold was looking for?
The very rare blue-throated warbler.
What's the matter, mate? You look a bit down.
Oh, a bit. Been running around like a rat bag trying to find Mum.
So she's still not talking to you, huh?
Took Jamie over to her flat, but she wasn't there. I've been trying to ring.
Oh, Des, I feel rotten.
Hey, cut it out. It's nobody's fault. Just one of those stupid things that can only happen to my mother.
Yeah, come on, Sal. It's taken me all day to get a smile on your face. Now we're back to where we started from. Tell you what, how about dinner at the Ramsay mansion? Caviar and champagne in front of an open fire.
It's almost summer and you haven't got an open fire.
Yeah, like I said. Hot dogs and cake in front of a 1-bar radiator. What do you say?
She says yes. Now get out of here, both of you. I've got things to do. Oh, and tell Scott I want my son back. He's due for his bottle.
Scott is.
Get out of here.
Come on.
You know, I reckon we're naturals. I mean, just look at him. He's done nothing but smile since he got here, haven't you,
God,
Jamie?
I hate to spoil it for you, but I don't think he's smiling.
He hasn't, has he? Oh, what?
Yep. Oh, yes, now you're smiling. I think you're very clever, don't you?
No, I don't believe this. This morning, I would have thought we were crazy talking about having a baby, but now I can't imagine it not happening.
Me either. It's unreal, isn't it?
Yep.
Greetings, Earthlings. Be nice, will you? We do have a visitor.
Oh, it's about time you showed up. Have we got some news for you,
We've
haven't we?
been dying to tell you. You two were the very first to know. We think it's terrific.
Well, go for it, Lenny. We're all ears.
Well, just before you two walked in, Scott and I decided that we're going to have a baby.
Oh, sorry. Look, we'll knock before we come in next time.
No, we're serious. We're going to have a baby.
No. No, you're crazy. You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
No. Why would we?
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. That's why. What's the matter with you guys? You've only just got married, now you want to tie yourselves down with a baby.
Just ease up, will you? You know, we have thought this through.
Oh, really? How much consideration did you give it? 5 minutes? 10? I thought so. Listen, Tim, we're talking about a baby here, not something you play with for a while and send back when you get tired of it.
Henry, we know that. We're not idiots.
You'll be giving up 16 or 17 years of your life. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, well, I think that's up to us, don't you?
Not if you don't know what life's really all about. Just wake up, guys. It's about living and having fun. Everyone knows that. Sally, tell them, will you?
I'd rather stay out of this if you don't mind. Charlene, I'd better get Jamie back. Des said he's due for his bottle.
No, it's all right. We'll do it. We could use the practice for when our time comes. And it will come. We don't care what you or anybody else says. So how about you mind your own business?
It's eating them. It's only trying to stop them doing something they'll regret later.
How do you know they'd regret it?
Well, it's obvious. Wouldn't you regret taking on all that responsibility at their age?
Probably not. But then some people accept responsibility better than others, don't they, Henry?
Oh, good one. I was about to call the police and tell them someone pinched me kid.
Yeah, we thought about it. Betty got a bit smelly, so we decided to bring him back.
Ah, that's my boy. Do your big party trick, did you? Come, let's get you in some dry gear.
I'll do it. Everything in the nursery?
Oh, yeah, great. Thanks, Charlotte.
Oh, yep, so.
Thanks.
You okay?
Well, you found out what you wanted to find out, mate. She obviously loves kids. You'll be able to begin planning for the day when you want to start your own family.
Yeah, well, there's no use talking about planning, Des. It's too late. We've gone beyond that.
Hey?
We're going to have a baby.
Oh, it's great. Congratulations.
Oh, mate.
When's the big day?
I don't know, actually. We just sort of made up our minds tonight, you know.
Oh, you mean she's not... I thought you meant she was... It's different.
Different. So you mean it's not great anymore?
Look, mate, Jamie is the greatest thing that's ever happened in my life. But we thought about it a lot before we made the commitment. You and Charlene have only been married a couple of months. You haven't even had time to live alone.
You know, you just sound exactly like Henry.
Look, mate, I'm not having a go at you. It's just that I like you. I don't want you to do anything wrong.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You told your dad?
You mean if I asked Dad? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to tell him. Actually, will you let Charlene know where I've gone? I'm going to tell him right now.
Good luck, mate.
Any more dirty dishes? Ah, only my coffee cup and I haven't finished yet. Amazing. 4 people can make so many dirty dishes.
Serves yourself right for shouting Gran and Lucy to the pictures.
Seen the advertisement? I was amazed at how many replies we had. Half the mechanics in the country must be looking for work.
Well, don't get too excited. They mightn't be any good.
Oh, well, I guess we'll find that out when we interview them.
Where wouldn't that be?
Well, it can't be before Wednesday. We're pretty snowed under at the factory. Don't seem to be enough hours in the day.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. Oh, I'm going to have to spend some time in the office myself tomorrow if I want to keep on top of things.
Paul, I don't want to interfere, but working Saturdays and Sundays is becoming a bit of a habit with you.
Dad, nobody is going to do it for me, are they?
No, I suppose you're right. Must be hard without Gail.
I can manage.
Oh, I didn't just mean at work, you know.
Dad, I know exactly what you mean, and everything is fine.
G'day, Paul. Hello, Dad, can I have a word with you?
Sure. What's on your mind? You want a cup of coffee?
No, thanks. Look, I don't want anything but a fair go, okay?
I think I might leave you guys to...
No, Paul, it's okay. I want you to listen to this too, please.
Sure.
All right, you've got your audience. What's on your mind?
All right. Before I say anything, I just want to get one thing straight, okay? I'm a married man and I would like to be treated as an adult.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, and don't go saying that we're broke and that we can't afford it because we can. I know we can.
Scott, if there's something wrong, I wish you'd just tell me.
Charlene and I have decided to have a baby.
This is definitely father-son territory. See ya.
Well, if you're going to say something, Dad, you might as well say it now because I'm not going to put up with you yelling at me when Charlene gets here.
Have you finished? Now I want you to give me a fair go. I won't say anything until Charlene gets here, but when she does, I want 2 minutes of your time. After that, you can do what you like. Have we got a deal?
Yeah, guess so.
Thank you. Wow, this really looks lovely.
I'm sorry I've been carrying on so much. I just don't want my kid sister to throw her life away because she wants to play mothers and fathers.
Well, like I said before, I don't necessarily think she'd be throwing anything away. But let's not argue about that.
Suits me. It's a pretty crummy old candle. I think it's been under the sink for years. What a way for it to end its life of drudgery, eh? Lighting up a romantic dinner for two. I'm afraid the budget doesn't run to gypsy violins. However, we do have cheeky vintage red straight out of the fridge. Lovely... I was only kidding about the fridge.
Sorry, Henry. When you said come over for dinner, I thought you meant come over for dinner.
I did.
No, you meant a romantic dinner for two. You just said so. And that's no good if only one of us is feeling romantic.
Well, let me tell you what I think has happened here. Two people, very much in love, have fallen for the oldest and most natural trap in the world.
But if it's natural, how can it be a trap?
Well, if everything that was natural was good, there wouldn't be any welfare agencies or child bashings, kids on the streets. And it's not the fault of the kids. It's the people that brought them into the world.
Yeah, that's fair enough, but we wouldn't let that happen to our kids.
Well, of course you wouldn't. I know that. The only trouble is that everyone thinks that at some stage or other. And then one day they wake up and they ask themselves, what happened to all the good times I'm supposed to be having? But they're gone. And you only get one chance.
But you were my age when Paul was born, right?
Oh, well, I wouldn't have had it any other way. I still wouldn't. My family have given me more happiness than you can possibly imagine. Even you funny-looking thing. But it came at a price, mate. Your mother and I went through some very tough times. And to tell you the truth, without her strength, I think there were times we wouldn't have made it.
So what are you telling us to do?
I'm not telling you anything, I'm asking you to think this thing through one more time. If you come up with the same answer, I'll give you all the support I can. And that was less than 2 minutes.
G'day, Paul.
Oh, g'day, Scotty. Oh, you're a bit keen, aren't you, mate?
Oh, mate, it's the best way to start your Sunday. Toned you up for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. Listen, sorry I left you in the lurch last night, but I wasn't really in the mood for a family punch-up.
Punch-up? What are you talking about?
Well, it seemed like you didn't want to cop any flack over your big decision.
Yeah, well, I suppose I was a bit aggro. It certainly wasn't a punch-up. Dad was fantastic.
What? You mean he agreed?
Yeah, well, he left it up to us. And if we decide to make him a grandfather, he said he'd give us all the help we wanted.
What do you know? You ever get the feeling that Dad's a pretty unreal sort of a guy?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, after last night, Charlene is a fan of his for life. G'day, Des.
Morning. Oh, how'd you go last night?
Oh, mate, it was fantastic.
There's my phone.
How'd I go last night? It was fantastic. Dad left it up to Charlene and me.
Oh, great. It's good to hear.
Are you okay, mate? You look awful.
Oh, I feel awful. It's that rotten little kid of mine. No, I don't mean that. Yes, it is. He's a rotten little kid. He kept me awake all night.
Yeah, but the last time I was talking to you, you were telling me how great it was having
Oh, it is. In fact, I can't wait till bedtime to spend another sleepless night. You'll find out, mate. You'll find out.
Oh, hi, Lenny. Made you some toast.
Well, you've changed your tune since last night, haven't you? As far as you were concerned, we were nothing but a couple of idiots.
Look, I just didn't want to see you do the wrong thing, that's all. But if you're happy, I'll just butt out and mind my own business, okay?
Made any tea?
Oh, I just had an orange juice.
Right.
Now, hang on, before you go, tell me what you think of this. Where are we? Here we are. European Touring Bonanza. Includes return airfare to European destination of choice, then bus or U-Rail fares through 7 major countries, hostel accommodation included. Get this. All this for an incredibly low $1,100.
Where are you going to get that sort of money?
Personal loan from the bank. Some of it, anyway. Look, it doesn't matter. The main thing is the whole world's out there just waiting for me. Switzerland, Germany, Italy, France. All those women just waiting for me.
You're mad.
Why? Just think of it. All those things we see on the telly. Castles, hundreds of years old, people running around with funny gear on.
Yeah, I must admit, I'd love to see Venice. Be great in one of those old gondolas.
Chuck a hand line over the side, pull in a flathead for lunch.
Anyway, there's no way I'd go with you. You would ruin everything.
You won't be going at all. But don't worry, I'll tell you what it's like.
How do you know I won't?
Well, you can't, can you? Not with a baby.
Well, people take their babies with them.
Perhaps. Anyway, look, there's all sorts of different bugs over there. You'd never know what the kid might pick up. You'd have to stay at a mega-buck hotel to get clean water, let alone decent tucker.
And what about you?
Well, I'll be fine. I've only got me to worry about, haven't I?
All right, so if it was just me and Scott going, that'd be different stories, Haddy.
Well, let's face it.
Just rack off, Henry. I should have known not to trust you.
Look, will you just listen to me?
No.
Forget it.
Good morning.
Still speaking to me?
Why shouldn't I be?
I ended up looking like a bit of a goose last night, didn't I?
Oh, I don't think so. Just had different ideas about where we were headed, that's all.
No, not really. I know I tend to rush into things sometimes, but I really do like you, Sal. I wouldn't do anything to hurt you, honestly.
I know, Henry. Look, I had a lovely day yesterday and I really enjoyed your company. But the problem is that I think you want us to be more than just good company for each other.
And you don't.
Well, let's just say I can't be as casual about relationships as you can. Look, if I was staying in Erinsborough, of course I'd want us to be good friends. But
if you were staying... Look, I knew you were feeling uncomfortable at the Clarkes, but you're not leaving, are you?
I have to. I can't help blaming myself for what happened between Des and his mum.
That's crazy. You heard what Des said.
Des is a really nice guy who doesn't like hurting people. I'm sorry, Henry, but that's just the way I feel.
Well, where are you going to go?
Well, I'm not sure yet.
You could still stay at our place.
After last night, I don't think so, do you?
Perhaps you're right. I just...
Henry?
What? Just stay here. Is Des in?
Yeah, why?
I've got a great idea. You just... I'll be back in a minute, okay? Des! Des! Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt, mate.
No, it's all right. No one's home. What can I do for you?
Sally told you she's moving out?
No, when did this happen?
She just told me then. She's still blaming herself for the trouble between you and your mother.
But we discussed this last night.
You know what women are like once they set their minds on something. Anyway, she's going to move out and that's all there is to it.
Where to?
Well, I'm not sure. But I think I've got an idea. Now, accommodation at Lassiter's can be pretty expensive, right?
Too expensive for Sally.
Right. What about the staff quarters out the back? Now, they're really nice rooms. I reckon if some big influential bank manager and close personal friend was to ask Paul, he might just do us a deal.
Someone like me.
Why didn't I think of that?
Well, it'd be a shame to lose Sally. It'd certainly help with Mum.
We wouldn't lose Sally altogether that way.
She's really important to you, isn't she, mate?
She's the best thing that's ever happened to this place. And to me.
Hey, why aren't you still in bed? I was going to make you breakfast for you.
Oh, that'll be the day.
No, I was. But I was kind of hoping you'd be up too, because I wanted to give you a kiss. I saw Paul and Des outside. I'll tell you what, Des didn't look too good. Apparently the baby kept him up all last night.
Yeah, well, babies can do that to you, can't they? Hey, don't ruin that paper. I want to read it.
Gee, I'd like to do this trip to Europe. Did you see it? Henry showed it to me before I went out.
Oh, he did he? I knew I couldn't trust him.
What's the matter?
Scott, just go and have your shower, right?
What are you getting so
Scott.
angry? Okay, I'm in the shower.
How'd you get on?
Better than I thought. 50% off the going rate for a self-contained staff room, and she can move in when she likes.
Ah, fantastic!
Yeah.
That is unbelievably, mind-blowingly great.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. I don't think I've seen you so happy. You must be really serious about it.
Des, when Sally said all she was interested in was a serious relationship, I finally realised what serious meant. Yeah, I am really serious about her.
Good luck. Where is she? I thought she was helping you wash the car.
Well, she was. Jamie started crying and she went over to change his nappy.
Oh, here she is. We should break the news to her.
Yeah, leave it to me, will you?
Go for your life. How is he?
Well, he's asleep, but I don't think it'll last long. He's pretty grumpy.
Well, next time he wakes up, we should send him over to Scott and Charlene. See how they cope with a noisy Sunday morning.
No way. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah.
What were you two scheming up?
How do you know we were scheming up?
You had that look about you.
No, did we?
Mm-hmm.
All right, tell me this. How would you feel about moving into Lassiter's?
Henry, there's something I've got to tell you.
No, hang on. Look. Fully self-contained staff quarters. You'll be paying a ridiculously low
I'm
price.
going home, Henry.
What?
Look, I'm sorry to break it to you like this, but I've thought about it a lot and I think it'd be best for everyone. So I'm going back to Newcastle. Today.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Henry, there's something I've got to tell you.
No, hang on. Look. Fully self-contained staff quarters. You'll be paying a ridiculously low
I'm
price.
going home, Henry.
What?
Look, I'm sorry to break it to you like this, but I've thought about it a lot and I think it'd be best for everyone. So I'm going back to Newcastle. Today.
Sally, no, you can't just leave.
I have to.
What about your job at the coffee shop?
I only took it so I could get to know Des and let him know who I was. I've done that. I'm not saying I haven't enjoyed it, but it's not right that I stay on, not now.
But look, you can't just leave Des like this.
Can't you see he'd be better off without me? I've caused a rift between Des and his mother. I didn't want to do that. I like them both.
But it wasn't your fault. If it was anybody's fault, it's mine for having the calls put through to our
I
house.
shouldn't have involved you or anyone else. It's my father I'm looking for.
And we found him. He saw the ad and he called.
And he hung up when he heard Mrs. Clarke. He spent half his life escaping from her. He's never going to call back again or even come near the neighbourhood now that he thinks she's after him.
Sally, he's somewhere and we can find him.
Maybe. But if the next step is spending days on end searching through electoral rolls, I can do that from Newcastle.
You've made lots of friends here, you know. People really like you.
Especially Mrs. Clarke.
Sally, I like you. Doesn't that count for something?
Oh, of course it does. I'm sorry it turned out like this. I really am.
Sure. Why won't you stay then?
Look, it's not just Mrs. Clarke. I've got another reason for going back to Newcastle. I miss my mother. I'm going to keep searching for my dad, but I'm not going to lose my mother in the process.
Des, can't you talk Sally out of leaving?
Probably not. Not at the moment, anyway. Mike just rang and Mum's on her way to Mrs. Mangle's after church. I'll see if I can intercept her on the way through.
Well, Jamie's obviously quietened down.
Yeah, she's hardly going to fuss over him if he's screaming his head off.
Well, good luck. I'm just about to go and pack.
Yeah, I'd like to have a word with you before you leave. You're not going to get rid of me that quickly.
Okay.
Keep working on it, mate. Use some of your salesmanship.
I've already tried that, Des.
Yeah, I'm going to use some of mine on Mum. All right. See you soon.
Yeah.
Do you want to come and help me pack?
Not really. But I will.
You're meant to be studying.
Yeah, I know. I guess I should keep at it, huh? You know, tomorrow's one of my worst exams. Echo.
Well, that's the last kiss you get till you finish that revision.
Fair enough. I could bomb out entirely if I don't score well on this one. And I'm sure our child wouldn't think much of having a high school dropout as a parent, would he? You're still feeling like being a parent, aren't you?
Yeah, you bet. I'm not going to let that bird-brained brother of mine put me off.
Good. So, how about a couple of hours up the river with us? We've got enough fishing tackle in the car to catch Moby Dick.
Sounds great. Give me 5 minutes to get into something more appropriate. Oh, and sister, if you'd like to make some coffee, I just might have some chocolate eclairs. My chef, Mr. Rossini, made them. Hello, Paul Robinson. Hello.
Paul, it's me. I'm on my way home.
Oh, hi. Where are you calling from?
Honolulu.
Great. You're 2 days early.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm calling. I didn't want to surprise you.
Oh, fine. Well, what time's your flight get in and I'll come and meet you?
Don't worry, I'll get a taxi.
Gail, I would like to come and meet you.
No, I'll get a taxi. I'll see you about 7 o'clock tonight, okay?
Okay, I look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, well, I've got to go now, so I'll say goodbye.
Yeah, bye. Let's go.
We know.
But she's happy she's coming home.
Yeah, she sounded a little bit worn out, though.
Oh, she's been in New York. She's been living it up.
More likely jet-lagged.
Yeah, well, if I know the way Rosemary's been working here, I'd say she would be worn out. The least I can do is get this place looking respectable.
Not a bad idea.
Don't say you can't come fishing with us.
Sorry, Luce, but if I want to give Gail a happy homecoming, it means tidying up a bit.
All right, Luce, come on. It's just the two of us.
Okay. Beverly's not coming either, so he probably won't catch any fish.
Yeah.
Hang on, can we still have those eclairs?
Sharp, isn't it?
Oh, it was a lovely service. Reverend Sampson gives an inspired sermon.
He is a nice man. However, I was about to thank him for endorsing those membership applications when you barged in.
We thanked him yesterday.
Well, I hope you're not going to monopolise him at the club, Eileen. I want to play with him just as much as you.
Oh.
Let's just walk by, Eileen.
No, I must see my grandson.
Then I shall stay and give you support.
No. You go on. I'll speak to Desmond. There will be no eye contact with my grandson.
Mr. Clarke.
G'day, Mrs. Mangle. Hello, Mum.
Desmond?
Look, Mum, we need to talk.
You've hurt me, Desmond. I could understand you wanting to see your father, but I cannot understand your deceiving me about Sally. Have you any idea how much you've hurt me?
I was trying not to hurt you.
But you could be trusted.
It hasn't been easy for me.
Is it so difficult to tell the truth? Daphne would have you told her about Sally.
Yeah, and you're right. She told me to come clean. But I didn't know how you'd take it.
My marriage to your father's been over for many years. I don't care about your father or his offspring. It's this little boy I care about.
Mum, can't we be friends? I know I've let you down, but I was in a difficult situation. Can't you forgive me? For Jamie's sake?
Desmond, his cheeks, they're all red. He looks flushed.
Yeah, I think he's teething.
Well, shouldn't you take him back home to the nursery? Or shouldn't you take him back to Daphne?
I'm taking him back to her this afternoon.
Good. Just let me know when you're seeing him next, otherwise I see no reason for us to communicate with each other.
Won't you come home with us?
Nothing more to say.
No sign of Eileen?
No. She must have given Des a chance to explain.
Surely you don't approve of what he's done to her?
Well, from what I can tell, he hasn't done anything.
Well, of course you would support him.
Mrs. Mangle, I know Des, and I know he wouldn't do anything to hurt his mum. Not on purpose.
Mike,
What?
are you still going to the beach? Will you be talking to Jane?
Yeah.
I thought... Well, I can't help worrying.
What is it?
This modelling work, it's such a strange business. Oh, I've seen these beauty contests. Girls parading, wearing little more than smiles.
She won't be going in any contests. She signed a professional modelling contract.
It's still the same. It's the fast life. Travelling, being photographed. They probably don't even eat properly.
Of course they do. Jane's valuable property. The sponsors will look after her.
But she'll change.
No, she won't.
It must affect her being the centre of attention like that.
You know this sort of thing won't go to Jane's head. She's not that sort of girl.
I can only hope she stays that way and doesn't lose her values.
Look, she came back from America to try and help Scott and Charlene make up, didn't she? I mean, I think that's a fair indication of her character.
Eileen, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it. He said he wants me to forgive him. How can I when he was so deceitful in the first place? Daphne told him to be honest with me. He told me so.
It's always the same, Eileen. Those we care for hurt us the most.
What about that little baby? He's innocent. I can't stop seeing him.
So you'll be seeing Des too, then?
Well, how else am I to see my grandchild? I won't see Desmond at any other time. I've made that quite clear.
Well, as long as you two are still talking. You'll have to excuse me, ladies. Got to go and buy some petrol. See you later.
Very well, Mike. We agreed to start a new life, Eileen. Let's not dwell on the way we've been let down by others. Remember, we've got the club to go to this afternoon. All the members to meet.
That'll be fun.
Well, that's it. I'm ready to go.
Doesn't matter anymore if you want to stay. Mum won't be coming here.
Nothing's changed, Des. Once I'm out of the picture, perhaps she'll come round.
Yeah, but Paul said you could rent one of those staff rooms at the hotel.
We've been through all this, Henry. And I've already rung my mum and told her I'm coming. Des, would you mind driving me to the bus depot?
No worries. I can drive you.
Look, I'd like Des to drive me if that's okay with you. It's just easier this way.
I'll just take these out to the car and come back and get Jamie.
Let me at least help with Jamie, will you? I'll take him to Charlene to babysit. Well, she's going to start having her own baby. She might as well get some practice in.
Okay, he's asleep at the moment.
I'm going to miss you. Thought we had some potential.
You're really sweet, Henry. I'm sorry things didn't work out the way either of us would have liked.
If we had a baby, who do you think it'd look like?
I don't know, it depends if it's a boy or girl, I guess.
What if we had twins?
Yeah, Charlene, can you just give me a break? I'm trying to concentrate.
Sorry.
She's gone.
Hello, Jane.
She's even bet me money that I'll forget all about her.
Beautiful.
And she'll be the one doing the forgetting, I'll tell you. Oh, I really liked her, Lenny. I could have got serious about her, fair dinkum.
Why's Jamie got red cheeks?
Oh, why don't I just talk to a wall?
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Why are his cheeks all red?
Well, I don't know. Des said something about him teething or something.
No, he can't be. He's too young.
Well, look, can you just look after him until Des gets back from the bus depot?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're
Look, Charlene, can I just have a bit of peace and quiet, please?
Sorry. I'll take Jamie into our room.
Thanks, it'd help.
Won't you please?
Oh, when Sally smiles, mate, I feel like I could just melt. Hey, Mike. Paul? I didn't know you were into flowers.
Ah, no, I'm not. No, Gail's getting home tonight, so I just thought I'd pretty the place. Look, is Jane at home at the moment?
No, she's at the beach. I'm meeting her there. Actually, it's lucky you didn't drop in because Mrs. Clarke and Mrs. Mangle are having their usual gossip session. They're talking about some secret club they want to join.
A club?
Yeah, they're being mysterious. I don't know. One thing's for sure, it's not the Des Clarke fan club.
Listen, have you had a chance to talk to Jane since she got home?
Not that much. Why?
Oh, I just figured she and Gail must have spent a fair bit of time together in New York.
Well, I think so.
I wondered if Gail had had any problems with work or with Rosemary. Well, she seemed a bit uptight when she rang.
Well, Jane hasn't said anything, but I can ask her if you like.
No, it's not important. Sure, Gail will tell me all about the trip when she gets back. Thanks anyway.
All right, see ya.
There, Jamie, yes, you'll be all right. Scott, what'll I do?
I don't know, I'm trying to concentrate here.
I think he's got a temperature. You think I should take him to your gran's?
Well, she's not feeling very well, Charlene. Screaming baby's the last thing she
I
needs.
tried to give him the bottle, he didn't want it.
Well, give him to Henry. He's the one that brought him around here.
Thought you two wanted to get...
Listen, guys, I'm trying to concentrate. I've got exams tomorrow. I mean, do you want me to fail or something? I'm going to go outside. I don't care what you do with that baby, but you've just got to shut him up, okay?
Henry, can you give me a hand?
We'll put him back in the pram. We'll wheel him up and down outside till Des gets back.
Scott could have thought of that.
You ask me, Scott's not looking too good as a candidate for being a father. He's like this after half an hour. What's he going to be like with his own kids?
Henry, give him a break. He's just trying to study.
Oh, terrific. I can see it when you've got your own screaming baby. Sorry, kid, your father doesn't want to help you. He's got other things to do.
Can it?
Well, look, think about it, Lenny. Are you really ready to start your own family?
Wouldn't you know it? On the way to Des, he fell fast asleep. Good as gold.
Charlene, you have to talk.
Yeah. But Des rang Beverly anyway. She's calling in to check on Jamie. Reckons it's probably just teething.
I'm glad it's nothing serious. I'm sorry I lost my cool. Babies are a bit of a worry, aren't they?
Other people's are. Might not be so bad with our own.
You kidding?
Scott, are you sure you want to go ahead with this?
No.
You're not sure?
Only that I made a mistake. Charlene, we'd be mad to start a family now.
But what about all the stuff you told me about bringing a new life into the world?
Yeah, that hasn't changed. It's just not the right time. Look, just think about it. Think about the cost of raising a family, right? We'd have to go into debt. We'd stay that way for years. There's your apprenticeship. You'd have to give that up.
Relax,
It's just
I
too
agree with
soon.
you.
We need to establish... What'd you say?
I said, relax, I agree with you. I feel the same way. I want to have kids one day, but not yet.
You know why I suggested it?
No, why?
Well, I hated being split up from you. It was awful. I kept thinking we had to get back together. Have to find some way to stay together, somewhere from stopping us from splitting up again.
Like having a baby.
Yeah. I'd never have suggested it otherwise. It's just not the right time in our lives to start a family.
Yeah. Wouldn't have been for the right reason anyway. People with kids split up just the same as people without kids. We need to want a baby for itself. Not for some kind of cure for failing marriage.
Never thought of our marriage like that.
Neither have I. Well, I'm glad we got that sorted out. Now, you're going to get on with your revision instead of mucking around out here?
Yeah. Can I kiss first?
Work.
Yeah, can I have some lunch as well, please?
Men, who needs babies?
Oh, g'day, Bev. Come in.
How's the little boy?
Oh, he had a bad night. Charlene said he was crying the whole time she was looking after him. Seems okay now. I probably shouldn't have bothered you.
Oh, nonsense. This is what doctors are for. You may just be missing Daphne, of course.
Yeah, I'll be taking him back to her soon. I just wanted to make sure there's nothing wrong.
Oh, he doesn't look too bad. I think he's just teething. See those red cheeks? I'll check him over anyway.
I didn't know whether to ask you to come over here, in case you bumped into Jim.
I go where the patients are, Des. Regardless of personal problems. I'm not going to strike Ramsay straight off my list just because Jim Robinson lives here.
Yeah, right.
Are you sure you didn't just buy him on the way home?
We caught 7 altogether.
Oh, yeah, who caught him?
Don't ask, he'll embarrass Dad.
Go ahead, ask. I won't mind.
Dad caught 6, I got 1. Then I caught another one, but it got away.
Ah, yes, there's always the one that gets away, isn't there?
It's a pity you couldn't come with us. But the house looks nice.
Yeah, I've just about finished. I've got to do my bedroom next.
Your bedroom?
Oh, I mean, our bedroom. It's just I've been stuck in it for the last fortnight.
Luce, you can stay here if you like. I'm going to take some fish across to Des.
Yeah, you mean you want to go and brag about how many you caught, huh?
Gee, Paul, you can read me like a book.
Yeah.
That's not why he's going over to Des's place.
Oh, yeah, what do you know?
Beverly's car's parked outside.
Ah, and my little sister is hoping that Dr. Marshall isn't the one that gets away, yeah?
Dad's still hoping as well. That's why he's going over there, I bet. He's going fishing.
Hopefully it'll only be the first few teeth that hurt him a bit on and off. You can get some safe teething toys at the chemist for Jamie to chew on. Anyway, tell Daphne not to worry. Everything's normal and as it should be.
All right, I'll tell her. And thanks again for coming. Ah, g'day, Jim.
Des?
Been fishing, mate?
No, I went to the fish shop. I thought you might like a couple for your supper. Hello, Beverly.
Hello, Jim. I was just leaving.
Do you have to? I was hoping to catch a few quick words with you.
I'll just put these in the fridge and then, sweep forward.
We didn't part on very good terms. When I was in the States, I thought of a million things I wanted to say to you, but when I got back, well, I didn't get the chance.
I made my choice. Right or wrong, I think we should leave well enough alone. I don't want to hurt your feelings anymore.
Who said I was going to let you? Will you come to my house tonight, just for a few minutes?
All right. About 7 o'clock?
Oh, well, could we make it 8? I wanted to welcome Gail back.
8 it is then.
Well, at least she's interested enough to want to talk to you. Well, do you reckon there's any chance that she'll give Stephen the flick?
I can only hope so. I've never really told her how I feel about her. You know, I love her, and now that we don't spend any time together, I miss her. It's silly not to tell her earlier.
Then tell her tonight, Dad. I mean, it is silly. Look, we don't always say how we feel. I've decided that we should.
Gail.
Gail, welcome back.
How was your journey?
Oh, a bit tiring, to tell you the truth.
Oh, well, I'll leave you to it, get some rest and things. And I'm sure your husband would like to spend some time alone with you, so I'll catch up with you later.
I expect so.
Okay.
Sorry to be so boring.
See you, Dad, and good luck.
Thanks. Good luck.
Oh, he's going over to see Beverly. But anyway, come and sit down. I've got some important things to say to you.
No, don't, Paul. I've got something to say to you too.
Yeah?
There's no easy way to go about this, so I'll keep it brief. I've thought about our marriage of convenience and I'm sick of it. I can't go on living a lie. I've had enough. You always said I could get out of it if I wanted to. And I do want to. Straight away. I want a divorce.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
I've thought about our marriage of convenience and I'm sick of it. I can't go on living a lie. I've had enough. You always said I could get out of it if I wanted to. And I do want to. Straight away. I want a divorce.
Hang on, what did you say?
I said I want a divorce.
Did you meet somebody in America?
No, Paul, I haven't met anyone. But it was awful having to lie all the time to Rosemary. It's even harder with your family. It's all such a farce. I suppose Helen put you up to this. I'm sorry, Paul. I can't go living under a microscope 24 hours a day.
Gail, nobody forced you to go through with it.
It was a good idea for both of us at the time, but it hasn't worked out. It's time we both face that like adults.
I am not prepared to face anything until we've at least sat down and thought it all through.
I've done nothing but think about it since I left. Paul, there'll be other Hillarys, other nightmare family complications. Helen already suspects there's something wrong and I won't go on lying to her.
Oh, look, our family was upset enough when we sprung this marriage on them. Can you imagine how upset they're going to be when we tell them that we want a divorce? Huh? And what about Rosemary? I mean, how's she going to react?
Typical. All you're worried about is your family and your business.
Oh, Gail, please, I'm not
I'm
worried.
entitled to a life of my own. The sooner we put an end to this joke we call a marriage, the better.
That's the way you want it, Father.
Where are you going?
Oh, to do some figuring. I mean, I presume that you want a divorce as quickly as possible.
The quicker the better.
There is nothing like a good brisk walk, mate. You know, we should do it more often.
I think we'd look a bit like tourists if we were striding up and down Ramsay Street in this clobber.
Might give Mrs. Mangle and Eileen Clarke something new to talk about, eh?
I don't think they need anything new to talk about, not after Friday's effort. I'm sure they thought you were trying to kidnap me.
Get out. I loved every minute of it.
Well, a girl likes to be swept off her feet occasionally. Oh, Harold, it's been a lovely weekend.
And you wanted to stay home and do the housework.
Well, I was worried about Scott and Charlene.
Yeah, well, there's no need to, was there? The minute we walked out, they kissed and made up.
Perhaps we should go away more often. Maybe I wouldn't mind coming back here. It's really beautiful. Thanks, Harold. What was the name of that lookout we climbed up to this afternoon?
Green Valley lookout?
Yes. Oh, it was so peaceful and quiet there. I felt as if it was a million miles away from anywhere.
It was glorious. Paradise regained. No, I have not been this happy for a long, long time, Madge.
Neither have I.
I know the young ones think I'm a bit of an old fuddy-duddy. Oh, perhaps I am sometimes. But you, Madge, you make me feel special. Very, very special. With you, I could conquer Everest.
Let's just conquer Green Valley Lookout again, shall we?
We have had our ups and downs, haven't we, Madge? But, you know, I believe we could make a good life together. A very good life.
I do want to make you happy, Harold.
You're the only woman who can. It's either you for keeps, or pumpkin soup for one forever.
Oh, Harold! Oh, I do love you. Just beginning to realize how much.
No more doubts?
Madge Bishop. It's got quite a nice ring to it, hasn't it?
As soon as we get back, we will set the date.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Told you to take the sunbaking easy, didn't I? You know how your skin frizzles.
Well, they like their models tall, tan and terrific in the States.
Well, that ought to put you on the top of the list.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Can you go a bit lower, please?
How's that?
That's great.
Good gracious. What exactly is going on here?
Oh, Jane got a bit burnt.
There are more ways than one of getting burned, young man. Here, I'll take over, thank you.
Nan, Mike's done this a million times before.
What is acceptable on the beach is not necessarily acceptable in my home.
Well, thank goodness you weren't with me when I did my first modelling job, Nan. There's no time to be coy about showing a bit of skin there. And the changing rooms, they'd blow your mind. But I guess it's all part of the profession.
Profession? It's no better than the meat market.
That's enough, thanks, Nan.
Perhaps you should slip your robe on, Jane. Or you might get a chill. Oh, bother.
She thinks your intentions are strictly dishonourable.
She could be right.
Oh, I think I can take care of myself. I've had a taste of survival out in the big wide world.
I worry about you out in the big wide world.
There's no need to.
Well, you know how I feel about you.
So it's true. Absence does make the heart grow fonder.
Come on, Jane. You knew how I felt before you left.
No, I didn't. You've been pretty confused about me for a long time now.
Well, it was great being with you again today.
Yeah.
Jane, I'm not confused anymore. I don't want you to go back to America.
Well, pass your exams, save your cents and come visit me.
Oh, some hope. You probably won't even miss me.
Yes, I will. I did last time. In fact, I missed everyone heaps. I would have been in tears the whole time if it weren't for Gail encouraging me and cheering me up. She really is terrific.
Well, you won't have her around this time, will you?
No, but I'll manage.
Could have stayed under the shower for days.
Yeah, you must be tired. It's a long trip.
Oh, I slept a bit. Well, what's for dinner?
Fresh fish, actually. I should have realised you wouldn't be hungry after the endless meals on the plane.
As a matter of fact, I'm quite peckish. It seems a shame to waste such good food when you've gone to so much trouble. Do you want me to cook?
None for me. I'm not really hungry.
You're upset about the divorce, aren't you?
Gail, of course I'm upset. I've had a pretty heavy workload since you've been away. I'm tired. The last thing I expected was a bombshell the minute you walked in the door.
I see. I've inconvenienced your working schedule. Oh, I'm sorry, how unforgivable of me. Oh, and it's not the first time. Well, you should be glad to see the back of me.
You know, I'm beginning to think that this divorce will make life far less complicated for me in the long run.
You and me both. Have you figured out a way of breaking the news to your family yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'll keep working on it. The sooner we can go our separate ways, the happier we'll both be.
I think I'm going to get an early night.
Paul.
Yeah?
You sure you don't want anything to eat?
Come in.
Thanks.
Can I get you a drink, a
I
coffee?
can't stay long. I was officially on call.
I wasn't sure that you'd come.
Neither was I.
These are great shots, Jane. Model's not bad either.
And to think it all started when you took that photo of me at Lassiter's.
Yeah, well, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Well, I mean, if I hadn't, you wouldn't be going anywhere, would you?
That's true. I have to make sure Nan doesn't see these. She definitely wouldn't approve.
Yeah, well, I better go and give her a hand with the washing up.
I already offered. She's in one of her independent moods.
Actually, I think it could be a bit more than that.
What do you mean?
Well, she missed you. And I really don't think she wants you to go away again.
Yeah, I know. But I have to lead my own life.
Yeah, I know. Well, you don't have to worry about her. Harold said he'd look after her, and I'll keep an eye on her as well.
Thanks, Mike. It means a lot to me. I'll get it, Nan. Gail, welcome home.
Thanks. Are you busy?
No, come in.
I'm Mike.
Gail, it's good to see you back. Well, I've got a lot of notes to go through for uni, and you jet setters probably want to talk about your life in the fast lane, so I'll leave you to it.
I don't know about you, but I feel pretty strange being back in Ramsay Street.
It's called culture shock.
Yeah. It must be different for you. You've got a home and a husband, and, well, you're back to stay. Apparently, Paul was running around like a mad thing when he heard you were flying in. Gail, what's the matter?
Oh, Gail, I thought it was your voice I heard. Welcome back. I expect you're very glad to... Is something wrong?
Nan, could you leave us alone for a little while? I think Gail's a bit upset.
Are you sure there's nothing I can do to help? A cup of chamomile tea, perhaps?
Nan, please.
Oh, very well. I didn't mean to interrupt anything.
I'm sorry, Jane. I only came over to see how you were. I'm feeling a bit low after the trip. Maybe I should come back tomorrow.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me what's wrong.
There's nothing wrong, honestly.
Yes, there is. Come on, Gail. Whatever it is, you can trust me.
When I came back from the United States and found that Stephen Armstrong had moved in, I was shattered and angry. Mad as hell, if you want to know the truth.
Well, you're not telling me anything new.
Oh, you and I had no commitment before I went away, but I missed you a lot, and I faced up to the fact that you mean a lot to me. Well, Stephen has moved in, and it would be pointless bringing up the idea of us getting married now, but if things don't work out, if anything went wrong, if you need someone to turn to, I'd like to think that you could turn to me.
That's very kind of you.
Beverly, I'm not being kind. I love you. And I'll be there if you need me.
Thanks, Jim. I'll remember that. I've got to go.
Wait a minute. Don't I deserve some sort of answer, some explanation, something?
Oh, yes, you do, but let's be honest. I mean, you wouldn't be happy settling for just friendship. Somewhere along the line, we went past that. But we missed our moment, and I'm with Stephen. I'm sorry, but I made my choice, and that's the way it has to be.
It has to be. That's the second time that you've talked about it like that. It's a strange thing to say when you do the choosing. You're not happy with him, are you?
Well, that's no longer your concern, is it?
You're holding out on me.
I've got to go. I know it wasn't easy for you to say what you did, but thank you. I am grateful.
Wasn't exactly the answer that I was looking for.
I'm sorry. It's the best I can do. Goodbye, Jim.
Right.
No luck, huh?
I wondered if there was something wrong when you came over. I thought first night back you'd want to spend every minute of it with Paul. I know he couldn't wait to break out the champagne and caviar.
Yeah. I wish it had been like that.
I've always had the feeling everything was great between you two. I mean, you seem so right for each other.
I guess sometimes people get married expecting one thing and then find out it's a whole different ballgame.
Don't you love him anymore? Is that the problem?
No. That's not the problem.
Well, then what?
Sometimes you can care too much about a person. And if they don't feel the same way, well, it can make your life pretty miserable.
But Paul loves you. I mean, that stands out a mile.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. Look, Paul and I had a bit of a tiff and I'm feeling a bit tired after the trip. Well, you know what Paul's like, so full of get up and go himself, he doesn't notice if anyone else is feeling a bit low. So I screamed and shouted at him for a bit and came over here to have a sulk.
So it's nothing serious?
No, nothing serious.
Gail, I've got to talk to you. Look, this divorce thing is insane. You don't want it, nor do I. Gail? Gail!
I will look after the luggage, my love. It's far too heavy for you. Now, come on.
Harold, you're just getting over a broken arm. I don't want you at the altar with your spine in
I
plaster.
put them in the car. I can take them out of the car.
Looks as though the neighbourhood spy force is out already. Morning, Mrs. Mangle.
Madge.
Harold, would you please be sensible?
I am being sensible.
Our word's definitely out. Madge Ramsay's been branded as a scarlet woman.
Don't let it worry you. We've had a lovely weekend together. That's all that matters.
Harold, it doesn't worry me. It's just that you're going to be tarred with the same brush.
I don't care. I love you, Madge. And I want the whole world to know about it. Yes. I love Madge Ramsay.
That woman is a disgrace to the street.
Who?
Who else? Madge Ramsay, of course. Oh, dear, it's tragic the way that an evil woman can corrupt a good man.
Nan, what do you want about?
That person has just spent the entire weekend away with Mr. Bishop. How she persuaded him to do such a shocking thing, I will never know.
Well, you know the old saying, Nan, it takes two to tango.
Jane, kindly do not use vulgar expressions in this house.
Well, if he didn't want to be in it, he could have said no.
That sort of creature doesn't take no for an answer. Oh, I'm afraid that I may have to reconsider letting Mr. Bishop return to us. Ramsay Street used to be such a respectable place when I first came here. And now I gather that there's trouble with the Robinsons. Well, it was obvious that Gail was very distressed last night.
Well, she was just tired and a bit edgy. They had a row, that's all. Nothing for you to worry about, Nan. In fact, I'm a bit more worried about you. You seem a little jumpy. You're not finding the job too tiring, are you?
Oh, good gracious, no. And now that Mrs. Clarke and I have joined the bowling club, well, it's like a new lease on life. We're enjoying it immensely. Meeting new people and getting about more.
And Mike hasn't been any trouble?
He's a little unconventional at times, but he's been very helpful.
I'm glad he's been here. I worry about you being on your own.
I have to admit that I don't like being on my own very much. And I shall miss you when you leave again, Jane.
I'll miss you too. Mike mentioned that you'd taken quite a shine to Bouncer.
I did no such thing. merely tolerated him for Mac's sake.
Oh. Well, then you wouldn't like a dog of your own?
Certainly not.
I was going to get you one to keep you company while I was in the States.
Oh, thank you for the thought, dear, but I have Mr. Bishop to keep me company, and he's less trouble than a dog. Well, it looks as though Scott and Charlene left in a hurry this morning. Just look at this mess.
Perhaps they have better things to do than to wash dishes, eh?
Yes, thank goodness that little drama's over.
Let's just hope that their reconciliation was as delightful as our wonderful time together.
Well, at least Scott will be able to concentrate on his economics exam today. And it'll be nice to see the smile back on Charlene's face.
My word, yes. I'll just rinse these out for you, eh?
Oh, no, don't do that. I'm just about to make a cup of tea. Would you like to take your things back to Des?
No hurry for that. The truth is, I don't want our lovely weekend to finish either.
Neither do I.
Well, it doesn't have to, you know. All you have to do is name the day. Now, you did promise, Madge.
You think we should make it legal, do you, because your old landlady caught us out?
I am not in the least bit concerned about her. I just want to make you Mrs. Harold Bishop as soon as possible.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have thought of a date.
You have?
Yes. It has to be Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's absolutely splendid. Oh, and I know just the place for the wedding, too. Green Valley Lookout.
Oh, Harold, how dare anyone call you a fuddy-duddy? That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard of.
Yes, romance. Talking about that. First night we were away together and we shared the bed. What happened?
You snored.
Is that all?
Harold, all I can say is I will never forget that night.
Now, come on, Madge. Now, I need to be sure.
Oh, come on, Harold. You know me. I'm not the sort to kiss and tell.
Look, I think I know the best way to handle things. Well, this is your house, so you stay put here and I'll move back into Lassiter's.
It doesn't seem fair to you.
On the contrary, it'd be very convenient for work, won't it?
Oh, of course. I should have thought of that.
Look, people are going to gossip no matter what we say or do, so let's just say that we've had problems from the start and we've been covering up.
Oh, that's near enough to the truth.
In fact, I think I'll start getting my gear together now.
Well, that'll really set Ramsay straight on its ear. I only got home last night.
Gail, I am past worrying what other people think. But if you think an extra few hours are going to make any difference at all...
It can't happen fast enough for me.
Right. I'll start packing.